An internal memo has just given federal agents the green light to do exactly this, and they don't even need a judge's permission.
Welcome to Global Update TV. Okay, let's get right into it. The question you're seeing right now, well, this week, it stopped being just a theoretical legal debate. For some people, it's now a very real and very sudden reality.
So here's what's happening. The Associated Press got their hands on a secret internal memo from ICE, and it gives their agents a massive new power. And here's the absolute crucial point. This new policy gives them the green light to force their way into a home, all without a warrant signed by an actual judge. You can probably see where this is going. It's setting up a direct legal collision.
And that collision is with, you guessed it, the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution. I mean, this amendment was written for the specific purpose of protecting the home, your home, as a private sanctuary. It literally says the word houses right there in the text.
So the key to this whole thing, the document that gives this memo its teeth, is something called an administrative warrant. But what in the world is that? It's not what you think it is, so let's break down the huge difference.
Yeah, this is fundamentally different from the kind of judicial warrant we're all familiar with. An administrative warrant, that's just an internal form signed by another ICE officer, not a judge. This means the entire court system is bypassed, and it doesn't require what's legally known as probable cause. You know, that whole standard of proof you need to get a judge to sign off on a search. It's a completely different animal.
And believe it or not, this new policy isn't just a piece of paper anymore. It's already being put into action. The administration is sending a surge of agents into Maine for an operation that they've named, wait for it, Catch of the Day. Now, as you can imagine, a name like that has drawn some pretty sharp criticism for, well, being pretty dehumanizing. And one city councilor up in Portland, Maine, really didn't hold back.
That quote really captures the anger that's building, and it reflects a much broader feeling. This policy is already fueling some really tense situations and clashes on the ground in cities all over the country, like in Minneapolis, and it's leading to a lot of growing fear in these communities.
So to really get a handle on just how big of a deal this is, we looked at what John Sandwig had to say. He was the acting director of ICE back in the Obama administration. He told reporters this memo completely reverses years and years of established procedure and training. But you know what's really raising eyebrows? It's how this memo was passed around.
Yeah, according to Sandwig, all the secrecy around this thing is just one giant red flag. Think about it. It was only shown to a few select officials. It was hidden from their own career lawyers, and staff were told to read it and then hand it right back. When you're hiding legal memos from your own legal team, it kind of suggests that maybe, just maybe, you know you're on some pretty shaky legal ground.
Okay, so what happens next? Where does all this go? Well, it looks like this policy is on an unavoidable collision course, and we're probably going to see this fight play out on 3 different fronts. First, in the courts, then on the streets, and finally in the political arena.
What's unfolding right now is really testing the very definition of a foundational American right, and it leaves all of us with a pretty critical question about the balance of power, the balance between the government and the people it's supposed to serve.
We're going to keep following this story as it develops. Make sure you subscribe to Global Update TV so you don't miss any updates.